Anton Daniels and the Micca situation. But more so, we're gonna listen to this reaction video from Lucky Mary and Jazz Noel, and I don't know the other lady that they had on there with them. So we're gonna listen in on that a little bit, and then I'm gonna give my thoughts and opinions. All right. So if I go off the rails a little bit, bear with me. All right. So make sure you like, comment, subscribe. That's where I got it.
Stuff off. He loves that. This is very Anton. There's nothing like.
But this is the thing. If she's drunk, or is this climax drunk?
You said this was when? You said this was after Corey?
Uh-huh.
Oh, so he got her some drinks, make her feel better?
Well, I mean, what can we say about the eyes? That I mean, it's either liquor or it's something else.
She looks happy.
She's happy. She's euphoric bliss. We've been there. Girl, I've been there, girl.
Not for that.
Okay. Not for that, though. Woofy, man. He said, I just crashed the whip pose and the time was had. But this is the part about it, because if it's married people in a hotel room, I just feel like I don't want people to be sitting this, because people be married, but people aren't in together. So we don't know the nature of this woman's relationship, but because we don't know, it's still disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? And then I just believe that they're showing more of your past, of being more like an out there rapper chick. This would have been on cue had you maintained that image. You get what I'm saying? But because of this, I don't know how you can redeem yourself in the conservative MAGA lane. Like full blown. And then you went on tour and they asking you, said we were just strictly business. What? This is not strictly business. And then it's like, girl, what was you doing in that room? We're only asking.
I want to see what she say.
Okay.
What is your hair doing?
He clocked it immediately.
They said you had the Glock out, bro. That's what the street said.
You on mute, Micca.
You on mute, Micca. That's what the street said. They said you was the shooter, bro.
I was the what?
You was the shooter. Man, I'm just letting you know what the street's saying. I'm out here in the LA streets right now.
You shot the sheriff.
Yeah, they were like, man, Micca was the shooter, cuz.
No, man, I just came upstairs. No, man, I just came upstairs.
What you laughing at, Fantasy?
He said conservatives be fucking too, and they do. But she said, I just came upstairs. Okay.
Came upstairs. Like they in the house.
They got a 2-story. They got a 2-story hotel room.
Right. Like, what are you talking about?
Presidente?
He put her downstairs, and he's on the presidential suite.
What you mean? What you mean they got? You see what I'm saying, bro?
Presidente?
He put her downstairs, and he's on the presidential suite.
What you laughing at,
Bro, now watch this.
Yeah, he said,
so you see what Lucky Mary just said, right? She's like, what? There's a 2-story on the floor. It's a 2-story in the hotel now. Like, shorty, you
conservatives got fucking too, and they do. But she said, I just came upstairs. Okay.
Came upstairs. Like they in the house.
They got a 2-story.
Like they in the house or something. Bitch, it's a hotel. You got multiple stories in the hotel. So if she just came upstairs, she could have been one floor under, 2 floors under, but she still had to go up the fucking stairs or the elevator in order to get to the fucking room. You see what I'm saying, bro? But we gon'
They got a 2-story hotel room.
Right. Like, what are you talking about?
Presidente?
he put her downstairs, and he's on the presidential suite. He put her downstairs with the help.
Like, what is going on? No, and I just came upstairs.
I might be wondering why I played that 3 times, because you got to have an eye for this shit. When you offer information out of guilt so you can get ahead of it and control the narrative, you do something called a confession leak. So what the fuck you saying, House of Hypocrites? She know that the perception of her being in Anton Daniels' room at 2 to 3 a.m. in the morning is not going to look right, because she's somebody's wife and he's somebody's husband. So
2 to 3 a.m. in the morning, but wasn't she in the room around 9 p.m., 10 p.m.? So where you get 1 to 2 p.m. at? Where you get 1 to 2 a.m. at? Where you get 1 to 2? Where you get 1 to 2 at? They went in California. What time does after hours normally go on? Around what time? 9, 10, some shit like that. So when you think about that time, you gotta think about what time it is over there in the West Coast. They was on West Coast time, right? So which means the time was probably 3 hours back. So you probably in there between 8 to 10. Exactly. So they're talking about East Coast time. But they were in the West Coast. So that's 9 to 10 o'clock at night. Shit's still going on in California while everybody's asleep. Yeah, shit's still going on over there in LA while people over there sleep on the East Coast. But I digress. Let's keep it going.
When she got a chance to actually kind of articulate herself, knowing that she fucking drunk, knowing that her hair all fucked up, she did not arrive to Corey Holcomb's studio like that. So she got to this confession league because it looked wrong, because it is wrong, and that guilt.
Okay, first of all, this girl is gorgeous, whoever she is. I just want to say that we like scandalous stuff. It's provocative, like he said. We like this type of shit, okay? But the problem I think it is that what if her husband always dogging her out and then she don't give a fuck? Because we know when we cheat, we want him to find out.
Ew.
We want him to find out. What you ain't know?
Or could it be, just saying, just based off of what we know right now, they both went to the Corey Holcomb show. She wasn't wearing that. She wasn't wearing that what she has on right now, right? She's in Anton's room. She also mentioned that she came from upstairs, right? Which means she probably got undressed to put some more comfortable clothes on, right? So that could answer why her hair looks the way that it looks. But nobody stopped to think about that though. Nobody stopped to think about that. We're automatically going to the scandal. But we're gonna get to that scandal part in a minute though.
Ever cheated?
I'm hell no, and I'm definitely not gonna cheat with nobody that look like
in any other way, I would pull an old video of you saying the opposite, but we're gonna just be cute today.
Pull it.
Oh, I will get it. She's talking about, I'll cheat back. I cheat back.
And that ain't the same.
But I'm saying speculation while we're here speculating.
Oh,
we
so
don't
you're
know.
saying that he cheated on her, so she's cheating now.
She could be cheating back. We don't know.
I doubt
My
it.
thing is, what is the tour for if this was here? You know what I'm saying? Because apparently they're saying the video was taken down or it's altered. That reminds me of before of
exactly. Exactly, Ted Coach. Exactly. Mind you, he was also on Corey Holcomb's channel too, because Corey Holcomb was rocking with him. But hey, I digress. They don't want to have that conversation though. So it's already biased from the jump.
The situation where Anton was drunk eyes, whatever, saying stuff, and then that video was altered as well. My thing is, in Natasha K.
Yeah, all of it is speculation. That's what I'm saying. It's all speculation. So if it is speculation, I get it, but you got to take your personal feelings of how you feel about Anton and or Micca. Take your personal feelings out of it, of how you feel about them. And then have that conversation. Everybody could say, listen, the optics of it look crazy. But what I'm not going to do is sit here and say he did this or he did that or they did this because, you're two married individuals. I will never. I'm not doing that. Yeah. HOH was, he was on Corey Holcomb show. Yeah, he brought him up. I forgot what it was. It was about I think it was about Dr. Cheyenne Bryan. When he did some research on Dr. Cheyenne Bryan, when he found out that Shorty ain't even got no real doctorate degree. I think that's what he brought up. He brought him up on that situation. But in this regard, considering the fact, this is why it's important to pay attention to a lot of things that Anton does say. Pay attention. It was a while back. while back, before the Corey Holcomb shit. They have a question. How does anyone know no one else was in the room? Exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. How does anybody know nobody else is in that room, right? How do we not know that? And here's the bigger question, though. Were they live? Were they there when AD said, I think this happened before 2026. Yeah, this happened before 2026, right? When he said, hey, y'all, I need to think of a scandal. I need to think of a scandal. I need to think of something. That's going to make the internet go fucking crazy. Nope, they're not platonic. It's a working relationship. It's a work. Exactly, Jason. It's a working relationship. Like Cam Newton said, nigga, it ain't no platonic. It's a working relationship. He said, I need to figure out a scam. I need to find a scam. What better way to create a scandal with someone who is attractive, who's trying to make her way up the ranks in this YouTube world? You got a bunch of people who dislike Anton. I'm talking about they got a hate for this nigga. And Jazz probably one of them. And mind you, I said probably. I didn't say she is, I said probably. But the way that she reacts to him, the optics of it looks as if she really hates this nigga. See what I'm saying? See how I'm careful with the words? I said the optics of it. Didn't say she did, but. And so everybody was so ready to see this pop off. Everybody was so ready. They were so ready. And then there was somebody else who created another video. It was a while back. They tried to go back to the video in which they had Rita. Shout out to them. They did Rita when she was talking about how Anton may be a little crazy, right? All the while, Anton was the one filming the goddamn video. So who looked like the fool? Because until we get the actual confirming evidence, irrefutable, can't deny it, you can't look the other way. You just gotta call it a spade a spade. Like, you know what, bro? That's what it is. I can't turn my head on it. I can't turn a blind eye. This is what it is. Until we get that, it's all gonna be speculation. But you also got to be able to pay attention to everything that I just said too. It's content. What better way, as somebody who done moved up the ranks, who've been going off on people since Fight Club, who've been going off on people in Lapeef, talking shit about women, went off on Jazz several goddamn times, and go off on a whole bunch of black women, go off on a whole bunch of black men. He go off on a whole bunch of white people too, white men and women alike, everybody, right? What better way to get people riled up than a scandal with an attractive woman while he's a married man, a conservative man, a Christian man? Sounds too much like right?
With Anton, he was very open about his marriage and them being okay with it. I think the problem is, I don't know, I've never judged that situation because clearly she's okay with it. However, if you're in this room, the only question that we all have now is your husband okay with this? And based on the interviews, it doesn't seem like he is, because you wouldn't be taking the steps to clean things up unless you feel like it's a bad look to be attached to Anton.
Or she didn't show him, like she told him probably from the beginning, oh, I'm just doing some business with this guy. She probably showed him the guy and he was like, oh, he a lame ass nigga. So he didn't think anything of it until all of this started coming out. Now you got to clean stuff up, because at first it was just, I'm just going to hang out with this lame guy and it's nothing. And now it's looking like a lot of something, especially this looks really bad.
I mean, we can't really say she can't. I'm just putting out all the things that I've heard just on all the videos. So, but I'm just I've heard that too. Like, oh, he's lame. Well, can we really call Anton lame if he cracked her? Or the perception is that he cracked her to the point where she's okay with getting on camera. She don't think he's lame.
Fact.
I do.
Look. Exactly. Hey, listen, Lucky Mary, you called a spade a spade. You called it a spade a spade. Can you really call somebody lame? Because the reason that these chicks calling him lame because he said a lot of shit that they don't like. Because a lot of them probably align with the shit that he said about them. Right? So can you really call a nigga lame? And this ain't me just defending the whole aspect of what's going on. I'm just calling it for what it is. Like, hey, can you really call a person lame? What do we deem as lame? Oh, somebody that you don't like. Somebody that you personally don't like. So they're lame to you. But generally speaking, a whole bunch of people, millions of people, however many people he got in his Patreon, don't think that he's lame. Tutu Chair, what's up with it? I think the girl with the white mic might have been on Fight Club. I can't recall, but I remember the white mic. Oh, she been on Fight Club. Okay, so it's probably why he probably went off on her ass before and then probably told her by herself. And yeah, of course, she hardened her heart. You know what I'm saying? Same as Jazz. Jazz swear me down. She just missed perfect. She swear me down. She just the most perfect thing ever since God's green earth.
I think they both lame and don't know it.
Yeah.
And so, you know, they're clicking up and doing lame behavior because this is ridiculous. These are both married people. He's married, she's married, and they're on camera. Clearly, your hair is disheveled. You look like you fresh off the dick. Okay, he's all in the background. I used to played the part where he in the background brushing his teeth like he just got done eating your pussy. It looks like what it is. There's no other way. There's no other way around it.
Jazz said he was sniffing that top lip.
Maybe they were drinking and then she came upstairs.
And my thing is that you went on the explanation tour and tried to frame it as it's always business. It's just business. It's professional. Nothing is professional about you being in that man's room at 3 a.m.
I think it's disrespectful to brush your teeth after you eat.
What? You're nasty.
I mean, right in front of her, you're supposed to enjoy it. But what are you doing, Tamika? Tamika.
Yeah, that escalated. Yeah, that escalated.
Made her trying to get in front of this narrative. When somebody asks why she's in Anton Daniels' room, this wasn't a big deal because at the time, at this very moment, she's in his room. The panel and the panelists and everybody is so focused on the Anton Daniels and Corey Holcomb. Say it again, or let's go outside. Nobody is honing in on that particular dynamic. Like, bro. And I missed it too at the time. But now I'm like, what the fuck was you doing?
Yeah, for real.
Because you just said on Talk Perspective, your obligation days to live on Room 9 is Thursdays and Fridays. This is Tuesday.
And for me, I'm only on Thursdays and Fridays.
Okay. Why the fuck you ain't you feel me? How back on a flight, go your ass home. And you said you just got in there, which is a lie. And I'm about to show y'all that Anton Daniels for about an hour was looking off, asking Micca, is she ready? I'm reading the nigga lips. No, Diddy. And he's saying, are you ready? Are you ready? Then she gonna jump on the fucking camera to try to say, hey, I just got up. I just came from up. No, the fuck you didn't. You been there.
No, and I just came upstairs.
Her hair, that's bad.
And I just came upstairs.
Okay, maybe he threw her to the bed. They was like Russ playing, tussling. And then she like, oh, well,
what, this middle school?
I mean, who else?
That's so professional.
This man's 40-something.
Who else gonna be on the opposite of this conversation right now? Okay, I'm just thinking of all the possibilities.
And I don't know what y'all shooting Dale to strangers.
I don't know what
nobody shot me. I'm just saying, I'm just having a conversation, being open as a person with scandals. You know what I'm saying? We all got scandals. You know what I'm saying?
We look scandalous. But they like this though. They like.
We do. I feel like she should lean into it. But how do you? I think what makes this bad is really not even this. It is this. I think what makes it worse is the interviews that combat this, because you say y'all not this, and then he gets on there and say, yeah, oh no, I reached out to her completely. She was fine. because she was attractive. Then he's like, no, yeah, we talk all the time. But you like, oh, it's strictly business. It's like, are you trying to convince us or your husband? Right, Ricky, they was pillow fighting. Everybody was
again. We in middle school. We in middle school. What is happening?
You know, you ever seen Waiting to Exhale when he picked her up and he couldn't hold her and they fell in bed?
It's a business pillow fight. Is that what we doing?
Business
pillow fight?
pillow fight. I like that. Business pillow fight.
It, right? Nigga, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, that's what a lot of this shit sound like, bro. A lot of it's speculation. They trying to put pieces together, which they aren't able to put pieces together. It's all speculation at the end of the day. Cool. You may see some shit. Yeah, anybody could be brushing their teeth for a reason. You think it's because a nigga brushing their teeth while he walking, and her hair's messed up. Yeah, the optics of it could look bad, but I'm not saying what is and what isn't, right? And so I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do this. Because we can also look at it on the other side too. Okay, so how could they possibly be doing something? He got a white shirt on. If they just got done doing something, why the fuck would he have a white shirt on? Why would he have his hat on? Why would he have his glasses on? Right? Why his shit ain't tussling? Why his shit don't look all tussled up or anything if they were actually doing something, right? Why he don't look a little bit discombobulated? How do we not know that she was, as he was sitting there on the live stream, how do we not know if she was the one who walked through the door? She walked through the door, she just got there like, hey bro, we about to go live. We about to go live, you ready? Or we already live, you ready? Or the fact that he brushing his teeth now, because okay, so he brushed his teeth now, took the white shirt off while they were on live and started brushing his teeth. When you get off the live, you going to bed, correct? Do y'all not brush y'all teeth before y'all go to sleep? You see what I'm saying? There, you can look at this from many different ways because everybody loves scandals. Everybody loves the negative side of things. They only gonna look at it and see it from a negative aspect instead of looking at it from every single angle. And especially the ones who already got a disdain for him, they already going to the negative. Oh yeah, that nigga, I knew it. I knew that nigga was cheat. I knew that shit wasn't no good. Look at the interview. Look at what this person. Now everybody a fucking psychologist. Everybody a private fucking investigator. Everybody's a goddamn an experienced PI. Everybody's a phenomenal lip reader. Everybody's a phenomenal person who can understand body language and psychology. Everybody got a fucking degree in all this shit. Fuck out of here. Right. So what I'm gonna do? So when I become big, when I become huge, I'm gonna get me some fine shit. Right. I'm gonna find me a fine ass lady. Right. I'm talking about some fine shit. Somebody that everybody might know, right? And I'm just gonna do a scan. I'm gonna mess up my hair on purpose. I'm gonna have my collar kind of wrinkled up a little bit. So you know what I'm saying? To have people kind of feel like, oh, this nigga was out here fucking around. What? So why that bitch over there at your house at this time of night? Yeah, create a whole fucking scandal. Create a whole fucking scandal. Make the whole internet mad. Oh man, I thought you was like this. And then guess what? I'm not gonna do. I ain't gonna say shit. I ain't gonna make no videos about it. I ain't gonna talk. I ain't gonna say a goddamn thing. I'm just gonna let everybody speculate. I'm just gonna let everybody speculate. Just kind of how I speculated, and I said that I think Jazz got such a disdain for Anton because she actually want him. You know, you see how I speculated. I said I think she actually want that nigga. That's why she called him lame. I think that she underneath want him. I call her Helga Pataki. You hate that nigga in public, but deep down inside, you really wish that you was his chick. That nigga lame. Bitch, what makes you so dope? Cause you can sing? Great. I ain't heard shit about you. Like for real. So I can call you lame. Just as you can call me lame. Cool. I'm cool with it. Call me lame all day. I'd rather be lame. If you want me to be honest. Just because you call somebody lame, that don't mean that you ain't lame either. You just as lame as the person you call lame. You ain't no better. You ain't nothing dope about you.
Fuck, nigga. Nigga, my haircut. If my barber ain't talking to me,
yeah, I saw those
25 minutes.
They was crazy.
That's because they be talking. Them beauticians be chit chatting.
Hell yeah, them niggas.
They be
That's why
taking
my haircut be an
breaks.
hour sometimes. I'm like, nigga, shut up.
Nah, listen, I'm from goddamn me.
Hey, Coach, I'm lame.
Listen, I'm from goddamn me.
Wait, what is
At that particular time,
he
he
doing?
said, "That's cool. You ready?" Right?
You said what?
Listen, I'm from goddamn me.
Wait, what is
At that particular time, he said, "That's cool. You ready?" Right?
You said what? No.
Go back. Look at his face. Look at Anton. Yeah, look at him. What is he doing?
He's looking down at his phone. He's asking her, is she ready?
Oh, he looking at his phone.
Look at it. You see what I'm saying? She don't even know what the fuck she talking about. They so ready to find some shit. Look at look. What you looking down for? What you mean we looking down for?
And we have 243 people in here. We know y'all here for the tea. Don't act like y'all not.
Man, I'm gonna stop right here, bro. I'm tired of this. But shout out to Lucky. Shout out to Lucky Mary, because I mean, at least in the sense she was trying to be objective from as much as I saw. But I know whatever her name is, Island Girl and Jazz, we already know they got a disdain for them already. So I can't even take their take serious. I can't. And to be honest with you, I can't take a lot of things that Jazz say serious anyway. So she never fends for men, right? But she say that she loves black men and she want to protect black men. If she wanted to protect black men, regardless of her disdain for him, she would still try to do her best to protect him. Like, listen, I don't know everything, so I'm not gonna say that he's this, that, and the third. But yeah, I'm quick to call a man lame because I feel some type of way about him. See the hypocrisy right there? See the hypocrisy? But you protect black men, though, right? I don't think you protect black men, Jan. I just think that you only look out for women. You only look out for women. You only look out for black women. Let me be clear. Black women. You only look out for black women. Black women can't do no wrong in your eyes. Black men, though, oh, you can shoot them straight to hell. In your eyes, you can shoot them straight to hell. But hey, make sure you like, comment, subscribe for the algorithm, and make sure you hit the bell notification.